Do you get creeped out by ghosts? Well, if you're staying at this hotel in the Philippines, you might just want to watch your back. Welcome to our channel, and today we'll be exploring the spookiest hotel in the Philippines. So grab your flashlights and prepare for a night of terror because we're heading to Bayview Park Hotel in Manila. Bayview Park Hotel is one of Manila's oldest hotels, and it holds a reputation that precedes it. It's known as one of the most haunted hotels in the country, with many people claiming to have seen or felt supernatural activity while staying there. But what makes this hotel so creepy? Let's take a look back at its history. Built in 1914 during the American colonial period, the hotel was originally known as the Manila Hotel Annex. During World War II, the hotel served as an army barracks for both the Japanese and the Americans. The building's original structure was designed to resemble a typical Spanish barracks with long, narrow rooms and high ceilings. Back then, it was a bustling hub of activity with soldiers from all over the world coming and going. However, war is never far behind, and soon the atmosphere of the barracks changed dramatically. As the war raged on, the barracks became a battleground. The soldiers who lived and died there bore witness to some of the worst atrocities of the conflict, including torture, execution, and death. The hotel saw its fair share of casualties, with hundreds of soldiers losing their lives within its four walls. As the fighting intensified, the barracks became a scene of unimaginable horror. Soldiers were killed and wounded every day, and their bodies lay where they fell. It was a traumatic experience that left an indelible mark on the building and those who entered it. After the war, the barracks were abandoned and left to decay. It stood as a haunting reminder of the conflict and the toll it had taken on those who fought there. The building was eventually converted into a hotel and opened for business in 1981. Despite its troubled past, the hotel quickly gained a reputation as a premier destination in Manila. Its prime location near the city's business district made it a popular choice for both tourists and businessmen alike. However, the hotel's reputation took a dark turn when guests began reporting strange and unsettling experiences. Some guests claimed to hear the sound of footsteps in the hallways, even though they were the only ones there. Others reported seeing the apparition of soldiers in vintage military uniforms wandering the halls at night. Still, others claimed to feel sudden cold spots or a sense of dread in certain parts of the hotel. A few guests even reported being pushed by unseen forces while walking in the hallway. These stories quickly spread, and the hotel's reputation as a haunted landmark grew. In recent years, the hotel has embraced its spooky reputation and offers ghost tours to its guests. The tours are led by local paranormal investigators who share the hotel's dark history and the terrifying tales of those who have experienced the paranormal there. Guests can explore the hotel's most haunted areas, including the basement, where the apparition of a woman in a white dress has been spotted. But what do we know about the ghost sightings at the hotel? One of the most famous apparitions that is said to haunt the hotel is that of a Japanese soldier. According to local lore, he was a low-ranking officer who was killed by an American soldier during the war. He is said to appear as a transparent figure, wearing a Japanese military uniform, and is often seen walking along the hallway on the third floor. Some guests have even reported hearing the sound of his footsteps echoing through the empty corridors. Another ghost that is said to roam the hotel is that of a young girl. According to legend, she was staying at the hotel with her family when she became ill and passed away. Her spirit is said to linger on the second floor, where guests have reported hearing the sound of children's laughter and footsteps. Some have even seen the apparition of a young girl in a Victorian nightgown. Perhaps the most tragic story of all is that of the woman in the white dress. According to local folklore, she was a high-ranking official's wife who was executed by the Japanese soldiers during the war. She is said to appear as a transparent figure wearing a white dress and is often seen walking along the hallway on the fourth floor. Some guests have even reported feeling a sudden drop in temperature or hearing the sound of her footsteps echoing through the empty corridors. But these are just a few of the many ghosts that are said to haunt the hotel. There have been countless reports of strange and unsettling activity throughout the years, leading many to believe that the hotel is a paranormal hotspot. Some guests have even claimed to have been touched or pushed by invisible forces while staying there. So what should you do if you encounter a ghost while staying at the hotel? According to local superstition, it is best to ignore them and avoid making eye contact. If you do, they may become agitated and cause trouble. However, some paranormal investigators recommend that you should acknowledge the ghost and communicate with it. They believe that this can help appease the spirit and prevent any negative energy from building up. Ultimately, it is up to you to decide how to react if you encounter a ghost while staying at the hotel. But it is important to remember that these are just stories and there is no evidence to prove that ghosts actually exist. If you're staying at the hotel, it is important to pack accordingly. While the hotel is located in a busy area, it is also home to a number of wild animals. Mosquitoes can be a problem, so it is important to bring insect repellent. Additionally, the power can sometimes go out unexpectedly, so it is always a good idea to have a flashlight on hand. Finally, if you are staying in one of the older buildings, it is important to be aware of the potential for flooding. While the staff does their best to maintain the property, the age of the infrastructure can make it difficult to prevent water damage. If you plan on visiting, it is important to note that the hotel is not for the faint of heart. Many of the rooms are located on higher floors and the hallways are often dark and narrow. Additionally, some of the furniture is old and may be in poor condition. However, if you are looking for a truly unique and memorable experience, then the Bayview Park Hotel is definitely worth considering. Overall, Bayview Park Hotel is a truly unique and unforgettable destination. While there have been many reports of paranormal activity there, it is still a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. With its rich history, stunning architecture, and proximity to the city's top attractions, it is easy to see why. So if you are ever in Manila, be sure to add this landmark to your list of must-visit destinations. You won't be disappointed. What do you think about the spookiest hotel in the Philippines? Would you dare stay there for a night? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.